Hi. Since it's the dry season and my skin is being very dry recently, I thought it would be very interesting or helpful if I tell you what I use in this kind of dry season to solve my skin problem. So for skin type, I am mostly normal. I'm not too dry, I'm not too oily, like in the normal season. But when it's in summer, I can be a little bit oily. And in the winter, if it's the dry season and I have to let the air conditioner on 24/7, I can be pretty dry. I can be peeling. My skin barrier can be messed up. So I think even though I have normal skin, I do prefer to use more moisturizing products because I have those kind of skin problem. And also I am very prone to have eczema, like on this part and also on my body. So I feel like I also can give you some, tell you some product I use to solve the problem. Let's start with the face. So this brand is a Japanese brand. It's called Ettusais. It's a drugstore brand, but the price is like between drugstore and high-end. And it's under the Shiseido umbrella. I don't know if this brand is available outside of Asia, but if you can find this brand, I actually really recommend you to check out their skincare product because they are all very good and kind of affordable. So this is their premium Amino cream EX. So this is supposed to be an all-in-one product, so you don't need like serum, toner, like everything, like moisturizer, just all in one. But I just use this as a moisturizer and it works so nice. Even in the driest season, I can just use this one and get away with it. I won't say like I don't need other products, but if I use this, I pretty feel like I can like get away with just using this. But if I add some other product, I will be feeling more moisturized. Where some other moisturizer, if I only use it in the very, very dry season, I probably feel like it's not enough. It's like still very dry. But with this one, I can just get away with only using this, which I feel like maybe they're like honest. They're really all-in-one product. This is the only thing you need, and only on top of that, it's actually quite affordable. This is $30, which may sound like a little bit expensive for a drugstore brand. But there is 90 grams of product in here, which most of the like moisturizer, they often have like a 30 grams. That's quite average, I think. And this is 3 times of that. So it's kind of like a 30-gram moisturizer for $10, which is not bad at all. I think it's very, very affordable, reasonable. And I have used up definitely more than 10 of this. And the thing I am concerned about right now is I don't know if they are trying to discontinue this or not, because I can't find it on their website. And also I can't find it in like a Japanese online retailer I often use. By the way, it's called At Cosme Shopping. It's a very amazing Japanese online retailer. If you are interested into J beauty and you want to maybe take a look at it, and you can go their website. It's www.cosme.com. I mean, if you are outside of Japan, you can't like place an order on it, but I feel like for a makeup or beauty lover, looking at the products on the website itself is quite fun, at least for me. Like sometimes I just go pretend shopping on the online retailer. I will put things on my like shopping cart, but I will never like really place an order, and I actually quite enjoy it. So if you are interested in the J Beauty products, you can go on their website. Like I feel like 90% of the Japanese beauty products you can find on their website. It's like, if it's America, I feel like it's a bigger Sephora, because Sephora really only hold, I won't say only, but mostly hold high-end products. But this cosmetic shopping store, it's like everything, like from very cheap to very, very high-end, like $500 moisturizer to like a $10 moisturizer. They have it all. So yeah, I recommend you to look at that website. It's a pretty nice website, and I think you can have a better idea what is going on in the Japanese beauty community by only watching that website. So it's like not relevant with this moisturizer, but previously I was buying this just from that like website, but recently I can't find it, and it's like I got this feeling that they might discontinue this, but I still can find this on the local drugstore like around me, and I can also find this on Amazon, like in Japanese side of Amazon. I don't know if it's available outside of Japan, but in the Japan Amazon I can find this still. So I'm good right now, but I'm really concerned they will discontinue this. And if they do, I don't know what to do. I have been using this every day for more than like 7 years. I have go through like maybe 10 to 20 jars of these. So yeah, this is like, I feel like it's already a part of my life. Like 6 years. Some couples is probably divorced in that period of time, and me and this moisturizer is still together. I don't want to part my way from this moisturizer, and I think this is one of the most cold products from that brand. So maybe they're just reformulating it. I hope that's why. I hope. And the next product is also from this brand. It's their lip essence with SPF 18. And this is the best lip essence, lip mask, lip serum, like any of those category that I have ever found. Like anything that people on the YouTube say is very good, I try it, it's not as good as this. Like literally everything. Like people say, oh, it's amazing, it's the best I have ever tried, and I try it, I find it's not that good. And at first I thought people are lying. But then I realized it's probably because this is too good. So comparing to this, everything is like not as good, so it seems like bad. So I think the truth is just this is too good. This is about $10 to $12, and this is disappearing from their website as well. But it's also, I can find it in the local drugstore and Amazon, so I don't know why. And this is the thing that if you put a thick layer on your lip and you go to sleep, the next day you will have the most plumped, like bright lip, and all of the wrinkles has gone, all of the dry skin came off. Like you just wash your face, the dry skin just come off, because this already moisturized the surface, let the dead skin just come off of your mouth. So it's just the best thing I have ever tried. And I think I used this about the same, like maybe about like 6 years as well. So I really hope they are just reformulating these. They are not really trying to get rid of this because they are too good. And the next, I'm not sure what like this brand is like from. where. Like, is this a Japanese brand or just in general Asian brand? Because my friend in China can buy this as well, so I don't know. It's called Country&Stream, and the product name is Honey Hand Cream. This is super affordable as well. It's like $5. I often buy this on Amazon, again in Japan. And this is the lightest but yet most effective hand screen. So I will put on this and rub it in, and my super dry hand will just become normal. But it's not like there's a film on your hand, which a lot of moisturizing hand cream does and feels like greasy. No, it just feels like there's nothing on your hand, but your hand is not dry anymore. So I have used up a lot of these, and I think I will just continue to repurchase this forever as long as it's like available. Like, for me, this really works better than a lot of very expensive hand cream. And for the price, you just can't beat it. So like I said, I don't know if this is available outside of Japan, but I really do feel like this is such a good hand screen. Not even for the price. It's just in general, it's so good. So that's 3 things from Japan, and the rest of them I'm pretty sure you can get them even outside of Japan. So this Weleda, I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but it's this brand. It's their skin food. I discovered this product through Katie Jane Hughes' Instagram. I think most people probably discovered this through through her Instagram account. So she uses on itself, like on her skin, mostly like a skincare plus primer, because this is a very highly like glowy kind of like moisturizer. But I can't use this on itself. It's like, it feels like glue. Like my hand will glue to my face when I applying this. I feel like I'm tugging my skin, not because it's dry, just because it's too thick. So if I want to rub this in, I have to tug my skin, and if I only use this on my skin, I feel like every hair and dust is sticking to my face because it's just that sticky. So how I use this is I mix this with my moisturizer in the dry season. Then the moisturizer will become so moisturizing and rich, but not like sticky. Like I will mix these two together to apply on my face, and it's super delicious and moisturizing. And I have a friend, she is so dry in the winter, and she's like working in an office that the AC is so strong that her skin will be peeling, and she's pretty into skincare. She really tried a lot of very expensive skincares, but she said this is the best moisturizer she have ever like purchased, because I recommend she do, and she did the same as me. She just makes a little bit, just the littlest bit into her moisturizer and apply, and her skin is not dry anymore, like feeling that dry anymore in the AC room. So I really feel like you should try this if you are super dry. Just like I said, mix this with your normal moisturizer, and this is also super affordable as well. This is 75 mils. I think it's about $20, and I have used this most days of like of the year, and I barely finished this one in like more than a year. I have this like really more than a year, and this is still, I feel like I still have like about half a year worth of product. I really recommend this. So another dry season essential for me is, actually I don't think the brand really matters that much, This is from the Biossance. Biossance. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's their Squalling Oil. I'm holding this is because this is the one that I currently using, and it's pretty affordable. It's about $30 for 200 mils. So it's, for me, it's quite a good deal. And what I want to say is just the Squalling Oil. You don't have to be like a certain brand. So I really love this. Is whenever my skin barrier is messed up, I just use Squalling, and it pretty much just cures it in a week. So yeah, I can't like live without with Squalling because my skin barrier sometimes is messed. And this is like I said, 200 ml bottle, and I am down to here, which is telling you how much I'm using this. And this is the famous La Mer cream, but this is not the original. This is the Moisturizing Soft Cream. I haven't used their original formula. This is the only formula I have ever used from them, but I really like this. I use this like in like a very like small like amount, and I mix this again with this, and it's just so moisturizing, and it's, I feel like when I use this, my skin feels pretty feels pretty stable. Like it's not like instant cure for your skin problem, but when I use this like every time, like every day, I feel like my skin is just feeling more stable. It's not like instantly having some like big trouble. So I feel like this is just overall better like balance for your skin kind of thing. And I have used this for years as well. So yeah, that's one of my favorite as well. So for face mask, I don't really use like moisturizing face mask that much because I feel like they don't help that much. It's basically like a one-time thing. I feel like the daily skincare is more important. If I take my skin, like take care of my skin daily, I won't need like a extra face mask, moisturizing face mask. But I do feel like a clay mask sometimes I want it because there's some like build up on my nose or somewhere. But when my skin is very dry, I don't really want to use a super drying face like clay mask, right? So at that time, this is the one that I use, is from Charlotte Tilbury, is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask. I feel like this is a hydrating mask and clay mixed together. So even though it still does what the clay mask does, but it don't dries out of your skin, so it's super nice. And every like dry winter season, if I want to use a clay mask, I reach for this. It never dries out my skin. So yeah, I really love this. I think this is my like second or third tube. So for body, actually there's a lot of very good moisturizing body creams that I have used, but I think for the dry season, I like the one thing that I can't live without. I rarely say I can't live without anything like when it comes to makeup, but I feel like for these kind of things it really feels like I can't live without because I'm very prone to have eczema on my body, like my back, like my chest, like the back of my like neck. When in the winter, if I don't use it, it's like eczema everywhere. So I really feel like I can't live without this. If I don't use this, there's eczema everywhere. I literally will wake up in midnight and scratch. It's just so uncomfortable. So the product I'm using is from Aveeno. It's the Baby Eczema Therapy Moisturizing Cream. So now I feel like they changed the packaging. It's now in a pump, so it's probably like a little bit more easy. And I also use other like body moisturizers or like moisturizer in general from Aveeno. They all like work super nice. It's mostly feels like an instant cure for your eczema, at least for me. I won't say it's for everybody, but for me it's like 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I even see instant result. It's like the night I put this on and the next morning my eczema is not as like scratchy, as dry, like the dry skin on top. If you have eczema, you know. But this is really very nice, and I feel like every Aveeno like moisturizing cream that it claims to like cure eczema, it will help. I have used various versions of this, and like every single one of them helps. So if you really have eczema, like very like bothering you kind of eczema, I really highly recommend you to check out this brand. And I feel like they are pretty affordable. And even though I feel like the first thing you should do is to see the doctor, and I have seen the doctor, but they give you the, at least for me, like the cream only used for like one week or 2 weeks. I just can't be bothered to go to the doctor for the eczema every 1 to 2 weeks. And sometimes it's like my whole body, like it's like the eczema here and there. I just don't want to, first of all, I don't want to show it to other people, because sometimes it's like even in like private area, and it's just not like convenient. So I just want to find something that will work, that I don't have to see the doctor, and I find it in the brand Aveeno. So I really recommend this. So yeah, that's my recommendation, or my personal essential for the dry season. Thank you for watching. Bye.